Jason George, Wildlife Adventure. In this episode, we return to the kitchen, but we're making jerk turkey soup. So many people love this soup because they love the turkey, but to make the jerk turkey soup, you must first make the jerk turkey. So you need onions, oranges, lemons, bacon. You're going to need a little bit of the crazy Canuck sauce. You're going to baste it. And then you're going to throw it into the oven, let it cook, and it's going to be delicious. And then once you have your turkey cooked, you can start cutting it up. If you want to learn more about the cooking process of the actual jerk turkey, I do have a video on that. So please check that out. If you're enjoying this video, please like, share, subscribe. But this turkey is going to be amazing. And honestly, the reason I think I make the turkey is just so that I can make the soup. Most people, they end with the meal. For me, it's the soup, and it's delicious. So now that we've poured all those juices out, you pour it all into this strainer to get all the particles out, or most of them. So now we're left with just pure flavor. And so now we'll pour it into here so that we can come back and use it and add it to the soup. Oh man. We'll also let this sit so that some of the butter and the fats that were in it, I can pick off so that it makes the soup a little bit healthier. And now we can put these aside. Feel free to check out my hot sauce or the books I write, or join my wildlife club. And we can start ripping apart this turkey. When ripping apart the turkey, one thing that I would suggest is to let the turkey cool down so that you can just go right at it. And then have bowls and things around that you can put different things in. I like to divide meat up so that I can have fresh meat for when I'm actually cooking. But again, everybody's slightly different. So we now have that. And we're going to fill it up. We're going to cover it with water. And then we just start simmering. We're putting all of this stuff for this, all the cook-off, anything that's left over, and we're just gonna start to boil this down. So one of the last things we do is we cut up all of the turkey. That we're gonna use in the soup. And this way we're not boiling it out. Yeah, we'll get a little couple pieces with a little bit of skin, whatever, but this way, this is the chicken or turkey that we're gonna put into the soup. And I just find that when we leave it for after we've boiled it, it actually tastes a little bit better. Have you ever made soup? What do you think? Yes, I left a whole bunch of turkey to boil down, which will get thrown out. But I do like to have some of it not boiled down for when I add it to the soup when I'm making it, so that it just, I find it tastes better. And now I get the joy of cleaning up the mess. But it's so tasty. So this cooking on the stove is making my house smell amazing. I wish you could smell this. It's delicious. So this is the setup that I use. I've got 2 super large pots. And we'll pour this one into that using the strainer to take out the bones and whatnot. So this time we're actually going to try to make 2 different soups. One is going to be in this smaller pot. And then we got one in this pot. So the one in the smaller pot's going to have the potatoes. We'll also put some of the veg in there. And then this one's gonna have noodles. Back in the day, I used to use dumplings that I'd actually make by hand. But that takes a lot of time. So I've actually just started using udon noodles. Because I like those noodles because they absorb a lot of the flavor. And then we'll add the turkey that I've already cut up. Add a little bit here. Add a little bit here. Add a little bit more over here. Some more over here. You'll add a little bit of water. And then we have this left over. This top layer is fat. This is flavor. And then that's seasoning. So I'm going to peel off this top layer. And then I'll be pouring it in. At least in my mind, it makes it healthier if I peel off that top layer. That's got to be the fat. And now we just add flavor into the soup and enjoy. It's actually now done. This is ready. You just warm it up and start to serve it out. I will package it up and freeze some of it so that I can use it at a later date. But you're good to go. Some people might water it down a little bit. It just all depends on how flavorful you want your soup to be. I know that it looks like there's more in one than the other, but the other one is about 3 times as big. So it all evens out. Well, I do hope that you've enjoyed this journey through making jerk turkey soup. But until next time, stay safe, have fun, and keep enjoying the wildlife.